Alas, even the strongest weapon is nothing without a strong will to guide it.
Nikolai?
The poor, incompetent beast could only fight until it was reduced to scrap.
I'll have you know, I brought plenty of copper tints this time, sir!
Put a sock in it, Private.
Sir Nikolai, please!
I'm afraid I cannot allow you to pass, Master Yu.
But, Sir Nikolai, Her Holiness is...
I say it once more, for good measure. I cannot allow you to pass.
Careful, you. I've seen eyes like his before. He'll die before he gives in to us. But, Sir Nikolai, why? Why are you fighting for the Kaiser? Are you out for revenge? Like Jan?
Forgive me, Master Yu. You do have the right to know. I fight for the Kaiser to atone for my sins. You heard from Jan, did you not? Of the evil rotting the Crystal Guard from within? Signs of that rot were already evident when I first joined their ranks. I swore an oath with my fellow young knights to strive for change, to restore the Crystal Guard to its former glory and honor. One by one, my brothers fell to temptation, lured away by the promises of the rich, pandering to the wishes of the powerful. Until that day, nearly a score of years ago, the seat of the Orthodoxy was captured by an army that had amassed so quickly, it was as if it had formed out of thin air. An army commanded by the man who would go on to establish the modern Duchy of Eternia. The Temple of Earth soon fell into their hands. For a year, we could do nothing. The Orthodoxy's leaders struggled desperately with the question of how to address the threat posed by this fledgling nation. In the end, we were stripped of our arms. The Crystal Guard disbanded in all but name. The political clout and military might that Crystalism once possessed was lost. And yet a part of me felt relief. At last, the rot would be swept from our order. But I was wrong. Oh, how wrong I was. Justice was a farce, perpetuated by those with power, trotted out whenever it would serve their ends. The backlash against any who spoke out against them grew ever more cruel. Bribery and betrayal were our bread and butter. Law, justice, such ideas were worth less than dirt. I did nothing to stop the injustice. The suffering of many is blood on my hands. No matter what I must sacrifice, I will atone for my sins. This is the path I have chosen. And so I beg of you, Master Yu, abandon this struggle. We have the power to rewrite history. This world, all the pain and tragedy, will disappear, and a new and better world will take its place. For the sake of Luxendark, Master Yu, stand down from this fight.
Curse it all! I was so proud to be in the Crystal Guard, the leader of the Three Cavaliers. The Crystal Guard was... is...
You! You can't give up now! You!
You choose wisely, Master Yu. In our new world, the Crystal Guard will be reborn as the Honorable Order.
I know this is the right choice. And I choose to carry on. I will not turn back, Sir Nikolai.
You...
Jan was right. When I set out on this path, maybe it was out of some naive sense of duty. But that's not it now! Idia, she may always tease me, but when I needed her most, when I was lost and alone, she took my hand and led me forward. Tiz may act all carefree, but he's the first to throw himself on the line when his friends are in danger. He's always there by my side, ready to help without me saying a word. He's like a big brother to me. And Magnolia, her spirit, her energy, her dignity. There's more to her than I could ever know, but I want to learn more. The people who matter most to me are right here, in this world, and you are not gonna take them away from me! I'm disgusted by the Crystal Guard's past. I won't deny it. But even still, I'm gonna make it right, here, in this world. By coup de grace or second chances, we will make things better. This is what I'm fighting for, Nikolai. It's not just some duty I was tasked with or something to keep up appearances. This is what I truly believe in.
Your strength of will is most admirable, Master Yu. It nigh brings a tear to my eye. And yet, I cannot. I will not back down. I too must fight for what I believe.
All right, Nikolai. Oh, we actually remember what he was weak to. Thunder, thunder, thunder. Possibly thunder. I wonder. And it's a carryover fight, so our MP and stuff stays the same. We need to regen it back to normal. Let's go for Blast and then Rain. Actually, wait. I'm a fucking idiot. Undo BP on Tiz because he fucking... Because Tiz goes first. And then I can share BP. Down the show guy. I will. Tiz will be doing it. Nikolai's a good guy. He is. A lot of the enemies in these games are majority-wise shown as a good person that is believing that in the end, everything they did will be worth it. To which I still, so far, like to point out, I swear, the next world will be better than this one. Then what happened to this one? We don't think about that. Be careful, Web. Magnolia BP. Oh, I know. I know I'm going to use like one thing here. I just max it out on impulse because I always do that. It was... Share MP with you to get him back to a good amount. And that's honestly it. Which means it might not work, but Tiz is going to be going first to give everyone BP, so it should be fine. Angelo, you cannot tell me that train of thought has not been put through one of your favorite Gundam shows. I'm pretty sure it's one of the more common things I see a lot of as a trope in that this one thing is corrupt. How do we fix it? Tear it all down and rebuild it all back up by the villains. And you know that I still think some of the best characters that can be put into a story are the ones that have like the most thought put into them is generally the antagonist or the villains. Granted, all of them have a lot of thought in there, but some, more than others, is put in them. I'm actually going to have you... Oh, I can't have you wave just because you're not going to be doing much. You know I will. Examine the Guardian, so I have that in the books. My hero, Mimic. Yep, weak to lightning. As expected. put it back at 0. I gotta say, out of all the summoning animations so far, Deus Ex is among my favorites. I don't know what it is about this one that I like it a lot. And alright, Tiz now has won again. Something about gears and crabs. It's just a cool fucking look. Not to mention, I really am a fan of the... I don't know, something about like the sliding windows coming into frame. Just like, it looks really cool the way they static on and just the electricity. Looks nice. Alright. Hit count. Whack-a-mole. I wanted to do a Hearts on Fire, why not? Get a buff going. Oh, we might kill him just with the DL alone. Yeah, we will. And I didn't steal anything. I forgot. Fuck.
Enough of this madness, Nikolai! If you keep fighting, you'll...
I do not fear death, Master Yu. On the contrary, I give myself to it gladly, if it would create a better world. Yes, even if this body breaks, the strength of my will shall carry on.
I mean,
if you truly have the will to press on, Master Yu, then you must be prepared to cut me down.
Edea still has one more turn, I think, so sure. She'll just keep going. Also, I don't know why I didn't go for Prometheus, or the fire one, because, like, that's the one that has the amp.
You have grown strong. You, strong of body and strong of will. To think your will would prove stronger than my own. I am devastated. And yet, I've never felt more proud. How quickly boys become men. It brings a tear to my eye. You have grown strong indeed. You, I will say it once more. For good measure, your beliefs, your love for your friends. It is from here that true strength is born. Stay true to them, and you just may bring about the impossible. Stay true, you, and show the world your coup de gravy.
There we go.
So Nikolai too has fallen.
But think of what we have gained, sire. All 4 crystals running wild, their power spilling forth to tear open the boundaries between worlds. Everything you've worked for, all of your wishes are about to come true.
Yes, here we are, at the end of our journey. Yet all of our companions have been lost to us. Only we are left to celebrate this day.
Alas, this is true. But they gave their lives for your noble cause. Your dream was the dream we all shared. If we make it come true, their sacrifice will not be in vain.
Indeed.
Shall we then? The boundary of worlds awaits.
Not so fast! Don't you count me out!
Jan? You still live!
A little banged up, but yeah, looks that way.
You've done well to return, Jan. Truly, I am gladdened. Let us set forth together to the boundary of worlds.
Yeah! Let's do it!
We shall deny the mockery that Luxendark has become, and build a glorious new world in its place.
I'm not sure how he's still alive, but maybe gravity works differently in this world. Who knows? We can make a pit stop on Florum, I guess, to heal up.
That light! It's the Holy Pillar! They're about to tear apart the boundary between worlds!
We have to stop them! Look! In the sky! Is that... What?
What?
The rubber dub! It's... Oh, Vol! We're flying! Sakura, how in the world?
It's quite easy. Mr. Lotus taught me all the controls.
But how, though?
No, I mean...
You... Well, how does she look? Fixed her up just like you asked. We melted down the Livingstone, coated the hull with her, and here you have it.
Formidable! That was what you asked him to do?
I'm just glad one of my ideas finally worked.
Nice going. That big brain of yours really is good for something.
But wait a minute. Are we permanently airborne now?
No need to worry. I took care of that problem as well. I worked the material so it only rises when heated. Then I routed the plumbing to carry the water from the baths over the hull. You can take off or land simply by adjusting the flow of hot water.
The baths are always ready, so your ship is always ready. Fly and soak at your leisure.
I can't thank you enough, Mr. Lotus. Now we can storm the Skyhold and make things right!
You're more than an engineer, Lotus. You're a genius!
To think that Luxendark's science had come so far.
Did you hear that, Agnes? We're on our way!
The airship Rubadub? Question mark? Finally, you can get off to the Skyhold. To land the ship, find an open area and press the A button. If you're over open water, Rubadub can serve as a regular sailboat again. We have liftoff. You saw on the Rubadub, touch the ship icon on the map menu, and touch it again to open the ship menu. Fancy. So, the Rubadub can fly now. Who'd have thunk it? Goodness, Tiz, doesn't anything surprise you? A surprise? I guess, but not like the first time we've seen a ship take flight. That's right. And Grand Ship wasn't just one ship, it was a whole nation worthy of them. Grand Ship? You mean the sinking state? That's the one. We visited it just when it looked like it was finally going to sink once and for all. We tried everything we could to keep it from sinking and ended up turning it into an airship. It carried us all the way around the world after that. Wow. And you say it like it's nothing. Speaking of Grand Ship, where is it these days? There's this crater lake in the west of Eternia that was formed when the ball fell. I heard they landed her there. So she's marooned again. I'd love to visit that old wreck again if we get a chance. So would I. Is this place still an inn or no? I don't think so. We cannot rest here. In Bravely Default Original, we could use this. You could use your airship as a makeshift town to buy stuff, as well as an emergency rest inn. So you never really had to go to a certain inn specifically to like help yourself up. But I guess now you do. I saw the blue marker, but 1 second. I want to heal. Think the hot spring heals you? I'll have to look at it then, next time. Yeah, how did they not see that? I'm not sure. Now what is this? Grand ship! What up?
Wow. This place is something else.
Ships piled upon ships? And the whole of it forming a city?
This is Grand Ship, the sinking state. At least that's what people used to call it.
An entire nation built atop a sinking boat?
Yep, a really big boat. Big enough to be its own nation. It was also our airship for a while.
A boat? That was a nation? That was an airship? Je ne comprends pas.
Wow, sir. That must have been some adventure.
I wonder how our friends at the tavern are doing. We should stop in and say hello.
Oh dear God. Who is it? Which one of the old classes are we missing? I forgot them.
Hey! What? What's with the long faces?
Taxes. Pfft. What else? They're going up next week for the 3rd time this month.
Food, clothes, books, booze. You name it, they're raising the taxes. This country's going to hell in a handbasket if you ask me. What? Wait, I know that face.
Well, well, look what the waves dragged in. You're looking hale and hearty, my dears.
And you, Dats and Zats, haven't changed a bit.
Well, blow me down. If it ain't Idia, and Tiz too. You had a good long snooze, didn't you?
I can't thank you enough for everything you did for us.
It was nothing.
I still can't get over how nothing's changed. The tavern's just like I remember.
It may look that way, but a lot's happened here in Grand Ship since your last visit.
Aye, a lot indeed.
About a year ago, we ran out of power. There wasn't a spark left. We came down in this crater lake, and we've been bobbing here ever since, like a lonely buoy.
We decided to make the best of it. Give up flying around the world and build a new nation right here.
And you've been here ever since?
That's right. We've taken in refugees, orphans, anybody who needed a roof over their head. We're starting anew, building from the bottom up. The new Grand Ship Republic. Has a nice ring to it, huh?
Milady, I have returned. I have placed the goods you requested out front. Ah, so you have come too.
Motherfucker.
Alternus?
Alternus Dim. Loyal guardian and holder of the Dark Knight Asterisk. This childhood friend of Idia's served her father Brave as a key member of Eternia's Council of Six. He travels the world ceaselessly to carry out the tasks assigned to him by Brave, his mentor and surrogate father. By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
Thank you. Once again, you deliver the goods. Where would we be without you? Here, let me give you something. How about a draught of ale on the house?
Thank you. Perhaps later.
A free drink? That man deserves an open tab for life! Sending the Dark Knight of Eternia out on pub errands? Only you would have the nerve.
Ain't that the truth?
Ah, but today's a fine day for a feast. What do you say? How about I whip up one of my specialties?
Now that's what I'm talking about!
Lord of House Jenny Olja and leader of the Three Cavaliers? At your age? That's mighty impressive.
It's nothing special, really.
Want to hear something even crazier? This lass says she comes from the moon. The moon!
Nice to meet you. Oh, but this is delicious. Seconds, please?
The appetite of the young.
Hey, Mr. Alternus!
Ah, there you are. Here, come sit with us. And here's some piping hot soup for you.
Yippee!
And this is from me.
Wow, sketch pads and pencils! These are great! Thanks so much, Mr. Alternus.
You really have a way with kids.
I only help to distribute the nation's handouts, food, stationery, and the like. It has made me popular. It is a fine nation, this one. Where else would you see the underprivileged so well taken care of and so happy?
Not many places, for sure.
Did that ever hit the spot?
You can still pack it away, huh, Princess?
Ain't that the truth?
Every time we come here, you treat us to a magnificent feast.
Wait, you mean you never pay for your meals?
Well, no. Though when you put it like that, it kind of makes us sound like we're freeloading. You know, maybe we should pay sometimes. How much do we owe you?
Don't mention it. Seeing your happy faces and full stomachs is all the payment I need.
Oh, come on. Let us pay just this once.
Really? Well, if you insist. Let me see. Plus tax, that comes to... yeah. 1,825,890 pig. With a 10% discount for regulars.
1,800,000 But how?
I told you, didn't I? The taxes here are out of control.
Yeah, but even still. I mean, there must be some mistake.
The tax laws are set by our wise leaders. I'm sure they know what they're doing.
Well, I'm going to lodge a formal complaint. You can pick up the tab.
No, and there she goes.
What the fuck kind of tab? But also, Dark Knight. That's minus strike. That is another one that's like Dark Bane, I think you said. There was one that said like you keep on doing the like the darkness lowers your HP. Keep on doing until you're at 1 HP. I remember correctly, we did that, and then we just kept on doing minus strikes, right? Like that's what we used to do. We used to do for that sort of strategy. I mean, up until the monk sort of thing, but still. What do you compute that with? On the field fight? Actually, wait, you might be right. Huh. Wait, the shop! You don't have anything new. Oh. 50% more damage to demon kind. That's alright. Big axe. All of you fucks hitting the tax button. Why? The Gale Staff does holy shit amounts of magical defense. Deals 50% more damage against undead, 20% more damage when attacking multiple foes. Increase wielder's mind by 5 and one base attack does 20% more damage. I mean, that's good, but are being robbed. Okay, you had me. You know what's worse? All of those technically are considered a request. If I clear them, you guys can click the button again. So I'm not gonna. That way you guys can't do that repeatedly. What's this? 50% more damage against beasts. 25% chance to instantly kill the target with a standard attack. Huh. Like, that's actually pretty okay. The bow is 54 more damage to undead. Used to increase the speed of a single target. Which Edea hasn't been dodging. Yeah, so it's time to, I think, swap it out. Make a game. Alright, and then the spiked knuckles are just punchy stuff. This fucking claymore. He's a gun! And that's it. What about the shield? It does nothing. Good shield, but it will do no benefit. I'll grab it just in case we need one, but that's it. Half the all water-based damage sustained by the wearer. That's could be okay, I guess. That's just magical attack. Actually, magical attack is pretty okay. That's just no special effects. Raise the wearer's mind by 10. Not bad, actually. Have the water-based damage sustained by the wearer. So I'm assuming the hat and this thing will not reduce it to 0, but it will do a bit. And that's just armor. Gauntlets. They just give you physical defense. That's it. Oh, no extra clothes in this one, unfortunately. Give you one for more magical attack. This one was intelligence by 10, so we can't really beat that. And you still have the killer bow equipped. You haven't exactly been attacking anyways, so like, with the undo, that is like a much better thing to use, so probably... God damn it, I might get you the sword, I don't know. Physical defense, magical defense are both gonna be okay. It's solid enough. That's intelligence, which isn't exactly big for you. Mind is, because you're the healer, but your stuff is percentage based, so I don't know if anything else will affect that, but magical defense could be better. That is mine, sure. Wait a second. I can give you all of them, but it still would not actually increase damage by much. And those technically are a crit, so unfortunately those are like the ones that I really would have a hard time swapping out because they are valid crit chance items. As for you, the better gun. Water. And that's just, I mean, benefit of water, why not? As for the ninja garb, that is agility. That one is more of a difficult thing. Actually, that increases the chance of being targeted by enemies have twice the usual effects. That is not something you should wear. Alright, with that we have at least one of everything. I guess aside for gauntlets, but... Alright, what about magic? What about magic? That's a big one. Oh. Time magic. God damn it! It's Time Mage! Fuck, they're gonna make me pick between that and Time Mage. Ah, how... Ah, fuck, how do you... Bitch. If the Time Mage learns Comet, that means they learn Meteor. Fuck. I think we have to take Time Mage then. That means, legitimately, we can say we learned Meteor on our own, and therefore, it's not technically OP early stuff because we're borrowing it from our friends. We got it on our own.